final day of the Men's Roller Derby World Cup here in Barcelona. Wow, what a game. You were just on the house call for that.
Yes, we were making a lot of commentaries about the Spanish and Italian difference pronunciation, but the game was just overwhelmed. We were like passing through speaking about the pronunciation, and then we're like, oh my God, the jump perhaps, oh my God, the power jump. That was very interesting to watch. I hope to see the repetition in like 30 days, I think it was the repetition. But yeah, there was a very good game. A lot of, the same as always, it was a lot of penalty problems. This time it was for Italy. They had 4 or 5 power jam in favor of Chile on the first half. The second half was more, they had the balance in between the team, but the problem about the penalty was for the blockers on the second half. We had a lot of jam with only 2 or 3 blockers of Italy on the track. Then Chile has also a little bit of problem, but the jammer were just doing very well. And I think the difference between the score was because of that. And yes, Chile and jammer, and also the Italian jammer, they were doing magic. That was look at that.
That is
wow.
Is that insane?
Yeah.
Yes, he's insane. I think he's really insane. And you can say, and I learned something today. You know what lo squalo means in English?
No.
No, it's the shark.
The shark.
Okay.
Okay.
We were talking like, what's lo squalo, because we don't speak Italian, and it's the shark, and I love this name.
That all of a sudden makes so much more sense as well.
Yeah.
So that's official. It confirms that Italy will be taking 18th place in the Men's Roller Derby World Cup 2018, with Chile in 17th place. Going on track 2 at the moment, on the M14 Industries track, we've currently got Japan versus New Zealand, which you can see in the picture there. Right, just a few moments ago, Japan were out in front with 242 points
to 171.
To 171. So you can tune into that on M14 Industries. But let's take a look at the rest of the day, and what an exciting final day we have in store for you. King, talk us through it.
So what we've got coming up next here on the Roller Derby City track is the game for 13th place between Sweden and Ireland. Ireland possibly a little tough with the group they had with France and Finland in that group. Sweden caught cold by Spain first thing in the morning. That should be a really good game. And the fight for 15th between Germany and the Netherlands at 11:15 on the M14 track.
I'm actually going to be on the Sweden-Ireland track joining you for the commentary walkthrough, so I can't wait for that.
Staying on the M14 track, at 1:15 local time, we'll see the 11th place game between Spain and Belgium. Spain, who have, I think, surpassed expectations this World Cup.
Absolutely. And they opened in such style.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then following that is the 9th place game at 3:15 between the Battle of the Blue and Whites, Scotland and Finland. That's going to be fun for the referees to try and work out who's on which team. We've had that problem before with these two. At 1 o'clock, on the Roller Derby City track, that's track 1, we'll see Wales versus Argentina. Second time this tournament.
Yes, third time in the history.
Third time in the last 2 tournaments that
yes.
these two have met. I think Argentina have won every game.
Yes, and I'm going to be on the streaming, so I'm going to be like talking to you maybe, if you're lucky in this game.
And then we have another repeat game from the group stage for the 5th place, which is Canada versus Mexico. And again, this is the 3rd time that they've met in 2 World Cups. Yes. So it will be, again, Canada have won every game. It'll be interesting to watch that one.
But we've seen a stronger Mexico as
yes.
well.
Mexico have grown into the tournament. Canada, maybe on paper surprised by France, but they were the 4th and 5th seeds, so it's not that big a shock. Speaking of France, moving on to 5 o'clock local time, France versus Australia for the 3rd place game. France on the receiving end of USA in the semi-final, took quite a convincing beating in that game. The interesting thing for me is Australia. How are they going to react after the heartbreak of the semi-final yesterday?
Yeah.
I'd like to think that they've got the character to come out and play strong and play well. But there's going to be a lot of disappointed people on that. They wanted to be in the final.
Absolutely. They wanted that chance. They wanted the chance to take on USA. And, Final jam, final two jams. It was just what an incredible last 2 minutes.
I think you've got very contrasting emotions. You've got Australia, who are devastated to be in the bronze medal game, and France, who the bronze medal's been their target. So that's going to be really interesting. And then for the third time running, USA versus England in the final at 7 o'clock. I mean, just sausage rolls, just look at some of the skills.
Yeah, just a little look back at that, how we got to where we're going to be tonight for the final on the roller derby city track. So don't go anywhere, because we have an intense game day of roller derby here at the Men's Roller Derby World Cup. I am exhausted from what we've seen so far. It has been just phenomenal. Make sure you keep your tweets and your Instagram posts coming in using the hashtag MRDWC 2018, and we look forward to seeing you here throughout the day.